basically it is an aggregator and facilitator to see that how we build up the nation.
Interesting part is one is of course the vision he has, but I think the level of execution has been amazing. Why do you think this kind of a collaboration to build a precision oncology center of excellence? Ecosystem kind of complete, and you were also mentioning about Made in India Hospital.
Because this one is such a need of the hour and a huge potential. Hopefully we'll take forward and we'll do our best.
Hi everyone, I am Hitesh Goswami, co-founder CEO of 4baseCare. Welcome to the podcast. Today we have very special guest with us, Dr. Venkat and Dr. Ekta from Andhra MedTech Zone, one of the largest MedTech facility incubating some of the brightest startups from India developing indigenous solution. I'd like to start with both of you, Dr. Ekta, if you can just give a bit introduction about yourself and AMTZ.
That AMTZ Biosphere is basically a largest Andhra MedTech zone.
Right.
And it houses like 150 plus 180 plus companies.
Okay.
So it's not only it has different arms, and basically it is an aggregator and facilitator to see that how we build up the nation.
Right.
So we have 180 plus companies, manufacturing partners, which includes medical devices, diagnostics. They have different arms. One is incubation center, two are incubation centers. One is BioValley incubation center. Another one is medical device incubation center, which is called by the name of MVIC.
Right.
Then we have a policy making unit, which is known by the name of Kalam Institute of Health Technologies. It does the HTA health technology assessments, price evaluations, and many more policy work for different government, and all the pricing, how it has to be controlled by the government. Then we have number of center of excellences. Number of center of excellences, if we include, we have center of excellence for, if we say diagnostic point of view, we have performance evaluation center, kit validation center, ICMR kit validation center. We have biobank, which is required for samples, characterized samples, which could be further extended. For right now, we are into number of immunodiagnostics and molecular diagnostics, and we wish to extend it further to NGS performance panels and rest of the things.
Right.
So during that pandemic time or somewhere wherever it is required, and we get the best, country should get a best quality kits. Apart from this, AMTZ takes care of number of other things, like we have MedTech University, which is the first in the world. More details could be given by our professor, Dr. Venkat, about it. We have schools, we have number of recreational things. We are covering now para related peoples also.
Right.
So that everybody should be included. Nobody should be excluded. Everybody has a role to play.
Right.
And everybody should be included. Thanks to our founder, Dr. Jitendra Sharma.
Right.
And with his vision, broad vision, and his team, like Dr. Sushila, Dilip, Santosh, number of persons are there who helped in building up this.
Right.
But that entire vision to collaborate with, to have new center of excellences as we are hoping for, AMTZ Biosphere, that is entire idea comes from our visionary leader.
No, I remember suddenly getting a call from Dr. Sharma one evening. Hitesh, I had met you in Jammu, and we had seen your collaboration with AIM Jammu, and we want to do something similar. Why don't you come over? So, are you coming tomorrow? So that's the speed at which he works. Right? Interesting part is, one is of course the vision he has, but I think the level of execution has been amazing. It's one of the very exciting part when you go to AMTZ, right, is every building has a number written on that. that says how many days it got completed. And it's so exciting to see the speed at which the completion has happened, right? And also, I think AMTZ, another exciting part is the way it has created a collaborative atmosphere in terms of companies coming together. There's mentorship for the startups, right? There's regulatory support which is provided. And now the university. Correct. Tell us more about the university, because I think this will make the ecosystem kind of complete. And you were also mentioning about Made in India hospital.
Yes.
I think most of the Made in India equipments will be supplied from AMTZ,
Yes.
right?
Yes, the AMTZ, the Dr. Sharma's vision is the India to reduce the import dependency.
Right.
We all know that most of the devices what we use in the medical sector, most of them we are importing right now. When AMTZ starts in 2017 and 18, our import is almost around above 90%.
Right.
In the last 7-8 years, AMTZ played a very significant role in acting to reduce the import, as particularly on the medical device. That's the one aspect. The second aspect is knowledge creation. One of the major roadblock in India to create the skilled workforce in the medical device sector. To fill that gap, AMTZ has started one new university. It's called ERBA Global Institute of Medical Technology,
Mm-hmm.
which exclusively offer two courses. One is MTech Medical Technology, another one is MBA in regulatory affairs and entrepreneurship and innovation in medical device. Our goal is MTZ goal in a single focused to make India is import free.
Right.
So not only that, we have to create a intellectual minds for the next generation. Not on because now it's already so collaborative. So to make a new devices upcoming. So that's where that ERBA Global Institute of Medical Technology would play a crucial role in the future of India.
I think that's a fantastic vision. Having thought of that, it's not just about building devices in house, right? But keeping on building new devices, new innovation. You need bright minds, human force, and also running them,
Yes.
right? In a successful way. So, Dr. Ekta, now coming to, I'm very excited about our collaboration in terms of building a precision oncology ecosystem for Andhra Pradesh, right? And AMTZ leading that at the center of it. What are your thoughts, and why do you think this kind of a collaboration to build a precision oncology center of excellence and a public-private kind of a partnership is important? How do you think, firstly, the center will help in the way it's supposed to do what it is going to do? And secondly, why not do it independently? Why do you think a public-private partnership is important in building such initiatives?
AMTZ vision, Dr. Sharma's vision. Our vision is that to keep India free from import dependence. And when we see, I run biobank also.
Right.
So when we see that when we get it's not that we don't get things from outside and all those things. To make country self-reliant, we have to see that we cover the things from our demographics, our population, which will help our population.
Right.
Okay. So when we say about AMTZ biosphere, with that notion, with that vision, Dr. Sharma brought it. Okay. Now it is all like trust building.
Right.
Correct. So he had that once. Me and Dr. Venkat, we went over there. I think at that time only Dr. Sharma had a call with you. And he said, I will stay. We went over there that we have to now start with NGS. He said, I will make it happen.
Right.
And I know the right person who can do that.
Right.
That is where we got introduced to you.
Right.
And you know the speed at which AMTZ works.
Yeah, absolutely. We
I
signed
think
it
we signed the
on
document
the same day.
No, exactly. To add that, we more or less the AMTZ, it is known for the speed.
Right.
And at the same 4base culture, I think it started 2019.
Yes, we started in 2019.
There lots. Look at the speed. We have India so many institutes, government institutes in the last 70 years. It's hardly we can find a reliable product which
Right.
really it's not market at least to the common man, which can really change their lives. But if this one with the speed, both AMTZ and the 4baseCare, we can. That's what actually Dr. Sharma's told us to that.
Right, right.
So we can because right now evidence-based medicine, because if you look at the most of the Western countries, they are very far advanced in the evidence-based medicine. The reason is the technological advancements, and when it comes to India, because these, especially these omics-based, particularly genomics-based, still we have a huge gap to fill with the populations we have.
Right.
And we also have that knowledge crunch. You look at the now, it's upcoming is everything is AI driven medical change revolution.
Right.
For that, we mostly depends on the data. The India still the biggest problem is lack of authentic data. So the institutes like 4baseCare and AMTZ, if you bring collect as much of that data, that with help of that data, we can create the future solutions.
Right.
Particularly the oncology or any lifestyle disorders. So that's really the great contribution from the AMTZ side, and I believe from the 4baseCare to the society at the large for Indian growth.
I totally agree, and I think the Andhra Pradesh population itself has a very unique genetics in itself, right?
Yes.
So India, we have that diversity
Yes.
between the regions from east, west, north, south, within south also, from population to population, those diversity is that. And I think what excites me personally from this collaboration is that how we have envisioned that this local population data over a period of time, how we are going to learn from it, right? How we are going to generate insights from that so that the patients in the future would benefit from every learning that we get from the data set. And another important thing I think that we spoke about was to partner with government and government hospitals.
This is what.
Right? If you
We
can
would
elaborate a
connect with
bit more on
yes,
that,
if we
Dr.
can
Ekta.
see, you are the knowledge partners for
Right.
AMTZ Biosphere. So this is where you have large experience and all. You can share your experience and your knowledge with us.
Right.
And we can at the same time, since we have a reach to being a PSU, we have a reach to government, and we can put it forward to the government and different hospitals, so that we can at the subsidized rate we can make this more customized also.
Right.
Solutions also could be provided to the local population, and at the subsidized rate we have a reach to government.
Right.
So there we can have a collaboration, and we can make an example, set an example in front of a country, that this is how it could be worked, and it could be worked in a faster manner. Plus this data would, as Dr. Venkat was referring to, this data will definitely help in future of the growth of the not only this company, maybe for the country. It could be utilized for surveillances, it could be utilized for policy making, it could be utilized for researches for this pharma companies to make any drug or customized solutions could be provided to the patients. So it could be n number of things could be done with that.
No.
And in future also we will have that sample bank also and data bank also,
Right.
which could be useful for the future.
No, and I remember we talking about this with Dr. Sharma, giving this idea of and discussing very clearly that this resource is something to be built for the startups also in the future.
Yeah,
The new startups which get incubated at AMTZ, and how we can, and getting access to this kind of resource is very difficult. Being a startup, I can tell you. Firstly, it is not available. Even if it is available, to have that open mind from someone to share that, so that you can build innovation, IP, and differentiating products is something that actually can make a difference. But I think this whole vision of how this resource can be made avail in a certain way, in a very regulated way, of course, because at the end of the day we are talking about data. It's about the regulations that we spoke about, the data security, data privacy regulations, and how in a very structured and regulated way, and most importantly in a very what is the word, in a very informed way, to share this resource for startups in the future to develop new solutions.
And that ethics also at the same time is very important. You'll be happy to know that right now also we have 100 plus startups
Right.
with us, where we are providing all the support. AMTZ provides support for CAPEX, not only CAPEX for their startups also. DPIT funding is
Right.
there, rest of the things which is distributed, which help the startups to build up. Okay, not only for this, we give the funding for large scale manufacturing also and commercialization also. So that is also where we add value to it. And this collaboration with 4baseCare and AMTZ Biosphere will definitely help the startups also.
Right.
There we can share the data with them, which will help them in making their sequences or kits or whatever, for not only for oncology. I look much
Other therapeutic
beyond
areas
that.
also.
Yes, it is infectious,
If you look at
non-infectious.
the coastal zone, we don't like Hyderabad, the Bangalore and Chennai. We have already at least established level facilities. But if you look at the Visakhapatnam, that Odisha, these huge zone, and not only that, if you go to much beyond that, most of them are most tribal population,
Right.
they're negative population.
Right.
But we should not leave them for collecting the data. We need to make them part of the future product development.
Right.
We need to consider their data also for the treatment or development of the new treatments, all these things. So this one we keep at Visakhapatnam. It's a right place. Collaboration between the 4base and AMTZ that definitely hopefully revolutionize the in the genomics based, evidence based genomics, especially in the cancer management.
And I think this is one of its kind initiative at even a government level, I would say, where a particular state is going forward, taking that initiative to build a framework for personalized medicine or precision medicine for population. So it's not just about setting up a genomics lab, but building that ecosystem, that framework, that collaborative environment to be at the forefront of precision medicine globally. And I think starting at a state level and Andhra, I think it's fantastic to and very encouraging to see this kind of revolution coming, and very excited for this collaboration. Thank you so much for your visit, and thank you for this just out of the blue podcast that we decided to do, and being such a sport about it. I don't know what is how it is gone, but I think
No, but
thank you so
So
much.
they are exciting because this one is such a need of the hour and a huge potential. Hopefully, we'll take forward and we'll do our best
Absolutely.
make as as success as possible.
Looking for final words, Dr. Ekta.
No, with this podcast, one thing I will like to ask the startups to collaborate with us, and maybe in near future, in September or October, we will be having one hackathon, which will be specially meant for NGS.
Oh,
And
nice.
this based hack.
Yeah, startups, so that they can participate and we can see that how we can collaborate with them, and that will help in growing this ecosystem also.
Fantastic. So exciting days ahead.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you.
Venkat, Dr. Ekta. Thanks so much for
Thanks for
coming, and yeah, look forward to a very exciting collaboration.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank
us.
you. So thank you all for watching this podcast. Please stay tuned for more exciting updates on our collaboration with AMTZ, and soon we will let you know about the inauguration. The work is already going on the background, and we cannot wait to start this collaboration and build this precision oncology framework at Andhra Pradesh with AMTZ. Thank you all.